My video for April the 2nd, 2019 is video number 3043. The title is Early Bird to Night Owl, LOL, which means laugh out loud. Sometimes when I am considering my next video topic, the inspiration comes before or even right after I upload. In those cases, the title and blurb are prepared for the following day. Of course, there are times like today, April Fool's Day, when I'm not sure what subject to tackle next. There is always more than one option. I just haven't decided. Well, in checking my emails, there were a few from a longtime friend. They were short videos he recommended to me. After listening to this one, quote, Serial Brain 2, FISAgate, it was the Rothschilds, that's the title of that video, I replied, interesting analysis. He responded immediately that he was ready to go to bed with the comment that provided me with a title for this video. Many of my friends are night owls as well, but I have long been an early bird. No, I don't get any worms, but then I don't look for them either. In fact, I most often record my next video before I take my vitamins and supplements for the day. My mind is clearer most of the time at that point at the point of awakening. Some videos are inspired by dreams, others the result of waking more abruptly and rushing to the computer. Is this Much Ado About Nothing? Some say Shakespeare wouldn't know since he was illiterate, wrote nothing, and was merely a front man for Sir Francis Bacon. My question is, what did Bacon know? Yes, I did awake abruptly today, and I said, oh my goodness, I got to get out there and get my video up, and then it took longer than usual to upload. I had to process it, so I was a few minutes later than I like to be. I don't like to do it later than 4 o'clock, but sometimes it happens that way. And it happened a little bit later today, but I was up actually a little bit before, 10 minutes to 4. I awoke abruptly. I was awake a couple of times before that, but that's extraneous information that you don't really need to hear, but I just said it anyway. Sir Francis Bacon, he needed to hide his identity because he was writing popular plays for the people, but he was connected to the aristocracy. So maybe he did know that there was much ado about nothing, just like me talking about the nonsensical stuff in the beginning of this video. I don't really care, quite frankly, whether Shakespeare was actually illiterate and wrote nothing, whether Sir Francis Bacon was merely used Shakespeare as a alter ego, if you will. There's lots of deception. That's the point. We don't know what the truth is because it's been concealed, it's been hidden from us, and it's been manipulated in such a way that we remain in the dark. Whether we're an early bird that gets up before the sun rises, or a night owl that goes to bed before the sun rises. In either case, we as humans, most of us, are clueless. The video about FISAgate was interesting, and I believe true. I do believe the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and other elite that were named in that video or listed on the title page, if you will, these are not honest people. And the thing went on to say that, to explain that Donald Trump is actually in the process of exposing all of that. Well, it would be nice if that was true. I'm not sure what to believe. I look at things and I try to be objective. I don't want to enter into arguments with people over the shape of the earth or many other things, as I said in the video that's current right now for April Fool's Day. But I do like to explore. I do like to look at options. And Trump is the biggest enigma or paradox to me, because on the one hand, he's aligned with what to me are demonic criminals that call themselves elite, like the Rothschilds, as the title indicated, or others. He aligns himself with those, or at least on the surface it looks that way. But this serial brain FISA-gate thing suggests, unless it was one of the other videos I also watched, but it was suggested that even moving the embassy to Jerusalem was a move because Trump wanted to have his own subcontractors build it, because if he allowed the Israeli subcontractors to do it, they would have bugged that one just as the other one was bugged, just as Trump Tower was bugged. And he knew that. And so it's a shrewd operation that Donald Trump is playing on us. And of course, my friend who sent me these things is one that believes that Donald Trump is one of the good guys. That's actually playing a role in exposing the deep state. Is that true? What did Bacon know? Well, of course, he died a long time ago. But then again, do we ever completely die? Or are we just born again as another identity? Ah, the reincarnation mystery. Donald Trump could be a reincarnation of someone that was set in place and destined to expose a lot of the lies that we've been told and bring us a level of truth that has been hidden from us. Mysteries, mysteries. Not only what did Bacon know, but what do we know for sure? I only know for sure what actually happens. Everything else is subject to interpretation, projection. It's a mystery. I don't have all the answers. And I'm at a place in my life where, though I once thought I knew the answers, I now admit that I know nothing. Nothing. At least not as it really is, because everything has been occluded. Everything has been mystified, if you will. And we live in a mystery. We live in an enigmatic universe that does not make sense. And so I choose to stay in the middle ground as much as possible. Yes, I want truth to be told. Yes, I want love to be spread. But I realize it's a process, often a painful process that we all are forced to go through, whether we want to or not. Because this is the time, I hope, of awakening. Thank you, folks, for listening once again, and have a great day. Namaste.